Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I have been kind of thinking about this theory that we have been duped by Meghan Markle. Yes, us of the Megxit community, so-called Megxit community. Number one, anytime that something has the ability to make money, you're going to find grifters. We know there's been trouble within what's technically called the Megxit community, meaning when those of us who comment, tarot card readers about Harry and Meghan, we have a lot of commentary, we got a lot of opinions, we got people who state opinions as facts. And I'm not going to name any names. We all know the big names. There's been some infighting and whatnot. But, for a long time, I wasn't on X, and I decided to climb back in there and have a look around. And I am shocked at how many big Megxit accounts, meaning they are liking to point out things that Harry and Meghan do wrong, specifically Meghan, constantly repost her stuff. They go on her Instagram, they screenshot it, they put it on Twitter, other people repost, and I'm thinking, do you not realize you are advertising for her? Like, do you not realize that? Do you not realize you're promoting her? And actually, Barkjack was one of the, he, one of the, there's two of them who write for Barkjack. They pointed out to one of the big X accounts, do you not realize what you are doing? And it really has made me think. So I'm going to ask, and have we all been duped into advertising for free for Meghan? Like they say in PR, there's no such thing as bad PR. And the more we talk about her, the more clicks she gets, the more engagement. And you can take your engagement to an investor and go, look at 1 million people every day are talking about me. And how many of that percentage, she doesn't say how much of the percentage are negative things about her. It's just, wow, look at all the engagement I get. Not necessarily likes, there's a difference, right? But you can say, look at the engagement I get. I'm going to ask the cards, are they doing this on purpose? Is there now a PR to disparage Meghan? Like, why are all of a sudden all these celebrities coming out and saying something bad about Meghan and her show? Is that part of the PR push? Like Jimmy Fallon, like, weren't they friends? Like, and why did all of a sudden Gwyneth Paltrow say something about Meghan? I'm starting to wonder if we have been duped into doing her dirty work. So I'm going to ask the cards here. Are we keeping Meghan Markle's name alive? Because if it wasn't for us, all she has is her sugars, and that would just be one big echo chamber, because she's definitely out of the royal family. But we're the ones who repost her feet, and we're the ones who repost her AI and her Photoshop photos, and the sugars don't. We do. So let's ask the cards. Have we been duped? Have we been duped by Meghan Markle? Have we been duped by Meghan Markle to inadvertently advertise for her and push through engagement of her name, her things, and I myself included? Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. I'm not saying I'm innocent in this in any way, but I do my best not to repost her things on X. Queen of Cups upright. Is that her just sitting back and watching us? There she is. Eight of Wands, the World in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse. So are we starting to see things from a different point of view? Temperance. Temperance. Got all my things here. I gotta, I like my little collection of things around me. Little fairies and whatnot. Is it a balance? Does she send things out, especially if it has something to do with Diana? Does she send it out and rather than it just being the Hanged Man, not going anywhere, it's released, and then it's a balance between her sugars and us. Let's continue to read. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, the royal family certainly doesn't. She doesn't make, I don't know, I'm not going to say that she makes a lot of money off of it, but she can show engagement. Absolutely, she can show engagement. You know, sending her bots or whatnot. The Hermit in reverse on top of the World in reverse. Wow, 5 of Wands in reverse on the Hanged Man in reverse. I'm going to say that certainly isn't the royal family and Harry. And they might be in argument about it. 4 of Cups upright. Sorry. Pardon me. Death in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. Well, I think the thing is that we don't push her through as the Empress. We go on and on about her not being pregnant, which is the Empress in reverse. I think Harry would really like to see it end. I think the royal family would like to see it end. I think a lot of us are just really kind of bored with it all right now, kind of apathetic towards it. I think at first, this smug look here with this 8 of Wands, I think this is her sending stuff out. And then watching us, instead of it just hanging there, I think half of her engagement is the Megxit community talking about her. It's a balance between her sugars and the Megxit community. And like I said, we're the ones who keep it alive, right? Otherwise, she would just be within her simple sugars, and that would just be a big echo chamber. And I don't know how far she would get with that. The Lovers in reverse. Okay, Harry is absolutely not into this at all. At all. I know a lot of people don't like Harry. Like, I particularly don't like him. I think he's a creep. And I think Harry has his own development delays. And I think they're real. Like, I don't think they're, a narcissism, or I think he has, like, I wonder what happened when Diana was pregnant with him. I think he does have some developmental delays beyond just being an idiot. And I think like he has no idea of any of this going on. I really don't think he does. I don't think he has the mental capacity to understand it. I think that he just allows her to do whatever she wants to do. And 5 of Cups upright, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, there she is. 6 of Swords upright, 10 of Wands in reverse. You know what? I think we are absolutely being duped. I think that without us, she would probably even be less than what she is. I think that we really need to have a good long look in the mirror and ask what we are doing when we're retweeting everything and reposting everything and commenting and I really like that one comment that Bark Jack was trying to make when they were saying, like, do you not realize what you are doing? Why do you keep reposting her stuff? Why do you keep and ever since then, that was a couple of weeks ago, I've been watching it. And yeah, you know what? This is what keeps her coming back for more. Here she is. She's dishing out more. And I think she flings it at us to see how well it will do. I think a lot of it, we might think, oh, she's a flop at this, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. I think we're the dummies. Sorry, self included. She throws this jam thing at us, and we all get on about it and make videos and post about it and everything. And she sits back and laughs at us. And we go, oh, look at, she's such an idiot. She doesn't know how to make jam. And I think we should start looking in the mirror. I think she's playing us. I think we're biting on it. I think she may be, I mean, she is, she's nuts. She's like nut bar level 99. End of story. Absolutely. To even want to play this game, I think is kind of a little bit cuckoo. And you know what? It is her. It's not Harry at all. Not at all. You know, when do you see him posting AI pictures or doing any of that? And, you know, she posts these AI pictures and then we all go, oh, it's AI, it's AI. And we repost how we're proving it all and everything. And I think she's sitting back and laughing at us. She throws all this stuff out and then watches for it to be, for us to release it. And then she can go and say, oh, you should, you know, help me sell my stuff because look at all the engagement I have. I think the royal family has told Harry to stop it somehow, and I don't think he cares. He's like, yeah, whatever. Because she has no other possibilities but us. Guys, but us. There she is, the Nine of Pentacles. She's the one she's the one who's winning this game. There's no such thing as bad PR. As long as people are talking about you, and that's the narcissist's biggest thing. She wants to feel like she's in control. Also, she probably wants William's attention. Like we all know, all her anon accounts that she has on X, and she comments on page 6, Reddit. She's probably in Reddit, the Saints. And, you know, how many accounts does she accuse? Oh, you're William. Oh, you're William. Is she trying to get William's attention through all of this? Like, look how she constantly comments. She's much more popular than Kate. Much more popular than Kate. Like, she goes on and on about that. You know, I work for a living. What does Kate do? Like, you know, constantly about that. So the Queen of Swords here in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, red flag. I think that there is, she wants us to talk about her because it's going to be distraction when this news about this divorce comes through. I never had so many strong cards about the divorce. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is my divorce card. Knight of Pentacles, there's Harry. We got the Lovers in reverse. I think this marriage, this is my single card, Nine of Pentacles. You get all the money from the guy. I think unburdened. I think that I think it's just going to get worse when the divorce comes. We're going to have to really kind of look ourselves in the mirror, and what are we doing to keep this woman popular and in in the zeitgeist, I guess you could say. It's time for us to take back, right? Knight of Cups upright is an offering, is somebody, knight in shining armor to help you. And it's time for us to pull it back. For us to pull it back. And all we have to do is stop posting her pictures. Stop talking about, you know, what she's posting on her Instagram. I'm pretty sure most of the people who engage her Instagram are Megxit. Nobody else really cares about her. Except for the simple sugars that she pays. And that's shown in her show on Netflix. All right, well, I'm going to have a good look at this, how I'm participating and making her rich, and we'll see if I can stick to it, because she she does put out some easy bait. I'm going to tell you that. All right, well, YouTube's going to show you a video that you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that, and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Take good care.